64-53. For the Iron winning in the first game of the night. And we look forward to the second game of the doubleheader and tomorrow's doubleheader with Mesabi Community College coming in. Game starts at 11 o'clock for the ladies, 3 o'clock for the men tomorrow, and it is tomorrow as the Spartans battle Mesabi. Ready to go. Lou Hernandez will jump against Phil Deal, and Hernandez wins the tip. Vern Holt will pass it in to Jason Retzlaff. Cuts on the wing all the way to the hole. Blocked shot. Knocked away by Bill Fetch. Good size on this team. Rashad Wright at 6'5", Phil Deal at 6'4", Bill Fetch at 6'6", Lewis at 6'4", and Chiquetto at 6'3". Hernandez missed the dunk on the inbounds. He had the wide open jam with nobody contending. Deal penetrating. We've got a blocking foul. Spartan fans disagree with that one, but it is a blocking foul against Schliemann. He had good position in the lane the way it looked from here. They'll throw it in from underneath now. 19:45 to go in the first half. The ball will be passed in by Rashad Wright. Wright's pass to the corner, baseline, loose ball, recovered in the corner by Paul Chiquetto. He'll pass it back through to Robert Lewis. Cuts up the lane, rejected by Hernandez. We've got a foul on Hernandez, and that's going to put him at the free throw. Lou gets the second foul for the Spartans. His first personal, and is a shooting foul. And here's Robert Lewis going to the free throw line to shoot two. No score yet. Hernandez missing a jam at the other end. And now free throws for the first time. Robert Lewis, 6'4" freshman out of Cleveland, Ohio, and he hits the free throw. Lewis will get another shot. Second one on the way, and it is good. So Vermilion has the first 2 points of the ball game. They put some pressure on. Tom Chapman, double team to the backcourt, gets it up to Jason Retzlaff, who now faces some pressure. Jason's got 3 seconds to get it over. Now he finds Chapman. Loose ball. Chapman drives up the left. Doesn't take much for him. Tom Chapman flying through the lane with that jam to tie the game at 2. Spartans have had 2 attempts at the jam on the first 2 possessions of the game. Missed penetration by Fetch. Rebound Schliemann. Here's Chapman from the 3-point arc off the rim. Schliemann gets the rebound, turns, puts it up from 8 off the heel. And the rebound by Chapman is tipped in. 4-2. The Spartans get their first lead. It's a little over a minute gone in the opening half. They set it left side. Right in front of Dave Retzlaff. Rashad Wright lost the ball out of bounds, but the ref didn't think it went out. Off the heel, missed shot, offensive rebound in traffic, put up and in by Robert Lewis. Lewis has all 4 of Vermilion's points. The game is even, a minute and a half old. Here's Retzlaff. Right side to Chapman. Lobs it into Hernandez, off his hands and out of bounds. First turnover of the night as the Spartans unable to get it working on the lob pass. Good crowd on hand tonight. People must have cabin fever, you know. The wind chill is there. The roads are not that great, but we've got a packed house here at FFCC. We have an 8-0 team that plays some exciting basketball. That happens. Penetrating up the lane, off the heel with a shot was Fetch. Rebound on the offensive end, and Lewis will finish it. He has all 6 of his team's points, and Robert Lewis averages 17 points and 10 rebounds a game for Vermilion. Lob pass again. Hernandez in traffic will draw the foul and will shoot 2. First foul against Vermilion. And it's on Lewis. His first personal. No shots. It was on the pass, so there will be no shots. The Spartans instead will throw it in from underneath, trailing 6-4. Chapman passes to the corner. Fernholtz baseline, kicks it back. Hernandez open and hitting from 15 feet. Hernandez with his first basket. We're tied at 6. 3 ties already, 2, 4, and 6. Ironmen will set it up with Bill Fetch handling the ball against Fernholtz. Drives on the wing, lost the handle on the ball, and it goes off the iron support of the backboard, which is out of play. Vermilion will turn it over. Their first turnover. Jason Retzlaff will walk it up the floor. I've been doing Spartan basketball now for about well, 15, 16 years. I don't think I've ever seen them wear white jerseys before. First time ever. Chapman, left side, back out to Hernandez. He'll shoot from 18 this time, and Lou can get him from outside, too. 4 points for Hernandez. Spartans get the lead back at 8-6. 17-10 to go, opening half. Vermilion, left side of the floor in the hands of Chiquetto. Back to the top, Rashad Wright, free throw line, dishing, baseline penetration, good by Chiquetto. His first basket, we're tied at 8. Jason Retzlaff crosses the line, 16:50 to go, first half. Retzlaff looking, lobbing Chapman, and he's fouled. They were going for that alley-oop pass, and they defended it, but the foul is there against Rashad Wright, his first, team second. And this is a shooting foul. Chapman to the line. He has 4 points. And from the free throw line, Tom is a 62.5% shooter, 10 out of 16 on the year. First free throw is up and good. Spartans get the lead back at 9-8. Chapman has 5. Hernandez has the other 4. And now Chapman looking to give the Spartans 10 points. And he hits the heel. Missed the shot. Fetch gets the rebound. Breaks out with a pass into the middle to Phil Deal. Deal lost it. Here's Schliemann leading the break. Lead pass. Fernholz. Yes, and he's fouled. Lewis with his second personal. On the fast break off the steal. Fernholz converting, drawing the foul. Fernholz hit a couple of big shots in that win over Ridgewater the other night. Fernholz 71.4% from the free throw line on the year. Free throw up by Fernholz and good. 3 points for Chris Fernholz. 12-8. Spartans have a 4-point lead. Biggest lead of the ball game for either team. Coming out to meet the pass, Rashad Wright. Gets a screen, takes it to the baseline, accelerates, trying to go over Hernandez, and it was blocked from behind by Chapman. There's Fernholz. Right side, pull up, 1 step in front of the three-point arc, and it rattles the cage and comes down in the hands of Chiquetto. Paul Chiquetto, 6'3", sophomore out of Chisholm. Bounce pass into the lane. Chapman pinning the shot of Phil Deal up against the board, and we're going to get a foul. Boy, Tom Chapman showing his athleticism. And we have a foul actually called on Lou Hernandez from the backside. So Lou has his second personal. Team foul number 3. Lewis will come out. He's got 2 fouls for Vermilion. And into the ball game, Jason Moore, 6'4" freshman. He's a rebounder, 12 rebounds a game. He comes off the bench, but he's a leading rebounder on the team. Free throw is off the front of the rim. No good by Phil Deal. 6'4" sophomore out of Cleveland, Ohio. 11 rebounds, 11 points a game. Misses both free throws, but the offensive board and put back by Jason Moore, who just came off the bench, makes it a 12-10 ball game. Under 16 minutes to play in the half. Jason Retzlaff screen for the 3, and he misses. And then spun around the cylinder. Pulled down by Fetch, who comes out dribbling. Baseline against Fernholz. Kicks it back through to Deal. Into the lane. Deal to the hole. Traveled. 3 Vermilion turnovers. Spartans get possession up by 2. Paul McDonald says, how can he travel when he's dribbling? That's a good question. I don't think you can travel when you're dribbling, but Gary Shumperlin's coming in for the Spartans. Shumperlin replacing Schliemann. There's Jason Retzlaff handling the basketball with 15:35 to play first half. Spartans up by 2. Tom Chapman, right side of the floor. Takes it down to the baseline. Now back out around the arc. To the point for Retzlaff. Looks to Fernholz, left side. Fernholz, 1 dribble. Wanted to deliver it to Shumperlin, but he was covered by Jason Moore. Right side, Retzlaff kicks it in. Shumperlin takes it to the hole and gets it to fall. Gary Shumperlin played some very productive minutes down at Ridgewater Community College, and the Spartans' 2-point win the other night. Had some steals, some rebounds, a couple of baskets. Into the lane, spinning, shot off by Fetch. Offensive rebound goes to Fetch, and we've got a travel on Fetch. 4 Vermilion turnovers. Spartans up by 4. 14:56 to go. Masabi's in tomorrow. It's Parents' Day tomorrow. Ladies game at 1, men's game at 3. Both games on 10:20 a.m. KJ Oldies. Stolen from Retzlaff by Fetch. And Retzlaff trying to cover on the break. Can't get back. Fetch will lay it in. Good quick hands by Fetch. 14-12. Spartans by 2. Retzlaff into the front court. Looks right side, stops the dribble. Shumperlin comes out to meet the pass at the free throw line. Ball poked away. Gary gets it back though. Fernholz beyond the arc. Driving on the wing. Baseline. Finds Hernandez from 15. Lou misses. And the board comes down to Chiquetto. Chiquetto will take it out of the backcourt on the dribble. His team down by 2. Bounce pass up the lane. Now back to Chiquetto. The 3 is open. He can hit him. It's off the rim. And Shumperlin pulls down the weak side rebound and hits Fernholz on the outlet pass. Fernholz to the free throw line. Into the lane. 8-footer off the front of the rim. And rebounded by Jason Moore. Moore passes it ahead to Bill Fetch at midcourt. Fetch is guarded by Fernholz in the corner. Accelerates baseline against Shumperlin. Chapman blocks his shot. And Shumperlin gets a rebound. On Chapman. A couple of blocks already tonight. Retzlaff off balance. That shot doesn't drop. And it's boarded by Vermilion. Comes down to Paul Chiquetto. 13:35 to go first half. Spartans by 2. The game has been tied 4 times. We've had just 2 lead changes. Into the lane, the Spartans steal. Chapman takes the pass from Shumperlin, and he's up for the jam of the breakaway. Delighting the crowd. 16-12, Spartans by 4. Takes a little out of you for the defense. Bill Fetch to Phil Deal. Deal penetrating left hand off the glass. Nice control by Deal, and he gets his first hoop. And it's 16-14 as we go on to the 13-minute mark in the first half. Chapman 3-point range. Looks to Shumperlin. Kicks it inside. Hernandez turns and banks it through. Lou's got a half dozen. Chapman's got 7. Fernholz with 3. 18-14. Spartans by 4, 12:40 to go. Into the lane, the shot will drop for Rashad Wright. His first 2. All starters in the scorebook now for Vermilion, who are down by 2 points. Hernandez takes the feed from Retzlaff. Again into the lane, turning and hitting. Lou with 8. They're going to keep dumping it inside the Lou. 8 points already. 4 for 5 from the floor. Bill Fetch walks it up the floor into the front court against Jason Retzlaff. And Vermilion wants a timeout. 12:09 remaining. Home just lead of the ball game. We have had 4 ties already, 2 lead changes. Spartans with 3 turnovers, well, double-digit rebounds for sure, and Sletto probably 15-20. As Vermilion went to 8-1. There's a lob pass from outside by Fetch, and it's put down. Good timing. Jason Moore with the jam on the beautiful lob pass. 20-18. Retzlaff free throw line. They wanted to feed Huberty. It went to the corner. Schliemann retrieves it, takes it along the baseline, and draws a foul. Fouled by Richard Price. His first, team's 4th. Price coming in at that timeout. 6'5" freshman. And we'll see Schliemann going to the line. Jim Schliemann, 6'4" freshman out of Lackawanna Valley. Double-digit scorer and rebounder on the year, 16.4 points per game. And his average rebounds per game right around 10. Hits the free throw, 21-18. Schliemann's first point. Spartans lead it by 3 and missing the second shot. The tip off the rim by Shumperlin, and it's chased down in the corner by Jason Moore. Morrison's coming off the bench, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Free throw line area. Fetch penetrating, knocked away. Schliemann lead pass from Huberty, and he throws it away, and there's contact, and Schliemann's going to get the foul. Kevin White knocked sprawling to the ground by Schliemann. So the Spartans first steal, and then throw it away, and we get the foul at the other end. 11 and a half minutes to play in this first half. Spartans lead it 21-18. Fetch right side, and we've got a foul on Nick Holmquist. Nick pushing into Jason Moore, who was trying to set a screen. And Nick will pick up his first, and that's team foul number 5 against the Spartans. Holmquist, Schliemann, Huberty, Retzlaff, and Tremaine Champion just coming in. Tremaine Champion replacing Schumperlin. The outside three-point attempt doesn't drop. We're going to have a foul called on Price, I believe, on the rebound as he knocked Huberty to the ground, and that'll be the 5th team foul against Vermilion. That's the 2nd personal on Richard Price. Each team with 5 fouls. Jason Retzlaff will get a break. Chris Fernholz back in. Fernholz takes the inbounds from Tremaine Champion. Tremaine out of Arthur Hill High School in Saginaw, Michigan. He takes the pass, drives in on the wing. Champion dishing. Free throw line shot open for Schliemann. Hits the heel, no good. Spartans had nobody on the rebound that time. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. Touched glass by Holmquist. Ball will be thrown in by Bill Fetch. Gets it back from Price. Under 11 minutes to play, first half. Spartans by 3. Biggest lead has been 4. Vermilion has led a couple of times by 2. Working the ball, Kevin White, 5'9" freshman point guard, passing it off to Bill Fetch. Fetch baseline over Hernandez, missed the shot. Schliemann will get the weak side rebound. Outlet to Fernholz up the right side. Fernholz avoiding the pressure of Jason Moore to the top of the key, passing it off to Holmquist. Looks back to Fernholz. He'll set the offense up top. Champion on the wing. Takes it down low, feeds to the baseline to Holmquist. Nick looks into the lane to a breaking Fernholz, who finishes off the glass with a beautiful touch. Fernholz has 5, and it's 23-18. The Spartans have their biggest lead, a 5-point advantage. From outside, the shot by Jason Moore is good. That's a 2. Paul McDonald wants a 3, but got a foot on the line. Jason Moore gets a 2. 23-20. We have passed the midway point of the first half. And the Spartan men lead it by 3 points. Fernholz with the ball. Champion on the wing. To the top to Schliemann. Back to Fernholz. Gets a screen from Hernandez. Then delivers the pass down low, and it goes through Hernandez's hands, and his last touch by Price. Now we have Tom Chapman coming back in, and Champion, or make that Holmquist will come out. We're going to have Eddie Davis out of Cleveland, Ohio coming in, 5'11" freshman. And also checking in for Vermilion is Rob Gross, 6'3" freshman. Pass comes into Fernholz, baseline up and in. What a nice shot by Fernholz off that inbounds play. High arcing shot that put the iron and dropped. 7 points for Fernholz. Spartans again up by 5. 9.5 to go. The 3 on the way. No good. Tipped up on the rebound, though, and Jason Moore, very impressive off the bench. He averages 12 points, 12 rebounds a game. He's got 8 points and 4 or 5 rebounds since checking in. Champion left corner. One dribble, turns, squares, shoots, and hits. Dwayne Champion has his first field goal, and it's 27-22. Spartans by 5, equaling their largest lead. The margin, 5 points, 9 minutes to go, first half. Into the lane, there's Moore again. He's in double figures. Jason Moore's got 10. Fernholz up the right side, being watched by Kevin White. Stops the dribble, delivers a bounce pass into Hernandez, who is tied up, and we've got a foul called on Gross. First foul on Rob Gross, and Hernandez will shoot free throws for the first time tonight. Lou has 8 points. He's drawing double-team pressure every time he touches the ball. As a free throw shooter, he has hit 60% of his shots. Champion comes out. Retzlaff returns. And from the line, here's Lou Hernandez with the first of 2. 27-24. Spartans by 3, and Hernandez misses his foul shot. He'll get another. Lou with 8 points tonight. Spartans are 3 out of 6 from the line. Lewis is back in. He's playing with 2 fouls, as is Hernandez and also Jim Schliemann. Second one on the way, and that's good. So Lou has 9, and the Spartans have a 4-point lead back with 8:45 to go. Ann Williams will join us at halftime to review the ladies' game and preview tomorrow's game with Masabi. Right side penetration. Bounce pass down low. Baseline shot doesn't drop, and it's rebounded by Hernandez. Chapman behind the defense, and a reverse. It's showtime, and Tom Chapman did not disappoint. The reverse jam flying up the lane off that break. Crowd pleaser all the way. 30-24, biggest lead of the night. Missed shot from outside, rebounded by Retzlaff. Chapman, 3-point area. Back to Jason. Free throw line penetrating, going between the defenders, drawing the foul. He'll shoot 2. Spartans are a team that once they get rolling, they can score points in a hurry. And the foul is called against Eddie Davis, 5'11" freshman guard out of Cleveland, Ohio. Picks up the foul that puts the bonus on. And Jason Retzlaff, who has not scored yet tonight, will go to the line. Jason's the leading scorer on the team, 19.4 points per game. One of the top scorers in the state. Free throw is no good. Boy, he doesn't miss many. In fact, Jason's free throw percentage, 80% coming in. Second one up. That's good. So Retz has his first point. And the Spartans lead by 7, 31-24 with 8 minutes to play. First half action from Fergus Falls Community College. Baseline feed, Rashad Wright, reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Schliemann. Schliemann fires it ahead to Chapman. Baseline in traffic, up, hits it, and will it count or not? No basket. No basket. The foul occurred before the shot. And the foul is on Bill Fetch. His first, 8th team foul, and we'll see Chapman at the line for the 1-and-1. Tom Chapman with 9 points, averaging 11 a game, capable of scoring much more than that. Free throw is good. No, it isn't. Halfway down, and it spun out. Rebound on the weak side. I thought that was dropping for sure. Fetch taking the pass from Chiquetto. Will set it up against Fernholtz. Driving on the wing, spinning into the lane, dumping, and the shot up off the rim, no good. Cleared out of there by the Spartans. Lewis missed right underneath. Chapman hits Retzlaff at midcourt. Jason with the long three off the iron. And the long rebound comes out to Bill Fetch. Fetch on the near side against Chapman. Cuts to the free throw line. Working the dribble. Ball comes loose. Now Chapman steals. Chapman on the breakaway. He's got a man to beat. Goes behind the back on the dribble and lays it in. What a beautiful move by Chapman. He had the presence of where his defenders were, but he went behind the back on the dribble to him. Paul McDonald takes timeout. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on KJ Country. Well, Tom Chapman putting on quite a show here in the first half. He already has 11 points. That is his average for the year per game. It's also his number, whatever that means. But the Spartans lead it by 9, 33-24 as we approach the 7-minute mark in this first half. Ball in possession of Vermilion. Fetch, three-point area. Being guarded by Retzlaff. Dumps off to Rashad Wright, right side of the floor. Back to Fetch. Looks to Chiquetto beyond the three-point arc. Penetrating on Chapman. Dishing off to the free throw line. Lewis. Now Rashad Wright. Right side swishes it in. And Wright has 4. Spartans lead by 7 now with 6:40 to go, first half. The Lady Spartans were beaten earlier tonight by 11, 64-53 by Vermilion. We'll talk about that one with Ann Williams at halftime. Trevor Marole to Schliemann, back to Chapman, top of the key for 3, off the iron. Hernandez with the rebound, and the follow-up shot is good. Lou's got 11. Spartans are back on top by 9, and Chiquetto will give the ball to Fetch. Fetch will work it against Retzlaff, right side to Rashad Wright. Back to Fetch. 6 minutes to play in the half. Fetch misses on the penetration. Offensive rebound. Knocked loose. Nice feed, though, and it's laid in by Robert Lewis. Phil Deal got the ball down low to Lewis, and it's 35-28 now with under 6 minutes to play. Spartans bring it across the line, set it up right side. Chapman finds Marole breaking, and Trevor hits the layup. Gets the assist. Well, Trevor Marole has his first points. And the Spartans get that 9-point advantage back with 5.5 minutes to play in the half. Lewis to the corner. Chiquetto is blocked. Chapman tried to save it. It comes right to Chiquetto, who misses, and then they try to jam it on the rebound and miss it. And we're going to have a foul called. The ball was knocked loose. Let's see who gets the foul. It's going to be Jason Retzlaff. Some great plays being made out here by the Spartans. From the free throw line, we'll see Phil Deal. 0 for 2, and he'll shoot 2. Deal has 2 points. He averages 11 a game, along with 11 rebounds per game. Here's the free throw by Deal. It's off the front of the rim, no good. He does not shoot free throws well. 0 for 3. Deal again, 37-28. Free throw up and good. So Deal has 3, and it's an 8-point game. Marole takes the inbounds pass, finds Chapman up the right sideline. Tom is sporting a new haircut tonight, along with his new uniform. He's got a Nike slash on the back of his head with his number on top of it. His pass out to Retzlaff goes into the backcourt. Jason saves it. It was tipped away by Vermilion and out of bounds. So Spartans will throw it in from across the way. 19 on the shot clock as Chapman throws it in. 37-29. Spartans by 8. Pass comes into Schliemann. Looks back to Chapman. The long three is open, and Tom in and out. He had that one half down the cylinder. And it goes out of bounds off Trevor Marole. Under 5 minutes to go, first half. Spartans up by 8. They have led by 9. Vermilion has had a 2-point lead a couple of different times in the game. Lob pass and did not connect, but the rebound is put in by Lewis, trying to lob it into Phil Deal as they did earlier. Missed it, but Lewis grabbed the rebound. He has 10 points. Now the Spartans forcing it into Schliemann. Nice dish off to Chapman, who is stripped and fouled. And that foul will be whistled against Rob Gross, and that is his second. And we'll see Chapman at the line once again. Tom is only 1 for 3 at the free throw line. This will be a 2-shot foul. Chris Fernholz coming back in. And Jason Retzlaff will get a break. 4:34 remaining, first half. It's 37-31. The Spartans lead by 6. The main champion back in, and Schliemann comes out. See, Fernholz is also wearing the Nike swoosh there, and his number is below the swoosh, and Chapman's is above, so a little difference there. Tom hits the free throw. Who's the barber, I wonder? Tommy? Oh, he couldn't do it to himself. Second one is good. So Chapman with both free throws. He's got 13. And the Spartans lead by 8, 39-31. Fetch on the near side, working the dribble beyond the three-point arc. Fernholz on him. Shot clock at 20. Fetch driving, trying to pass it up the lane. It's intercepted by Champion. Turnover number 8 for Vermilion. Fernholz, the three is open. He'll put it up. It's off the glass. Hernandez high for the rebound. Count it. He was fouled, and he will try to convert a three-point play. And off that offensive rebound, the foul on Gross is his third, and Paul McDonald will take another timeout. Or maybe not. I thought he was going to take a timeout. I guess not. Hernandez will try to convert the three-point play now. 41-31. Spartans double-digit lead for the first time tonight. And Hernandez makes it a three-point play. 14 for Lou. 13 for Chapman. Spartans have 2 players in double figures as we go into the 4-minute mark in the first half. Gross, the three, doesn't drop for him. Tipped to the corner by Marole and chased down by Fernholz. Kicks it up the left sideline to Chapman. Chapman working the dribble. Takes it into the lane. Dishes back out for Hernandez. Lou finds Chapman. Sets behind the three. Now takes it to the line. Off the hands of Hernandez. Takes down there by Vermilion. Just the 5th turnover. And now Vermilion moving it all the way up the floor on the pass. Not handled cleanly. Fetch will drive. We've got a blocking foul against the Spartans on Hernandez. And Lou's going to pick up his 3rd personal. He'll come out. Shumperlin will come in. So Lou's got 3 fouls. Spartans have 6 fouls. And with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half, or I guess that's 7 fouls now. Yeah. To the free throw line goes Rob Gross, looking for his first point of the night, and he gets it. Retzlaff in, Marole out. Retzlaff, Fernholz, Chapman, Shumperlin, and Champion in the lineup for the Spartans. Gross, Fetch, Moore, and Phil Deal out there for Vermilion. Shumperlin rebounds the missed free throw. Spartans by 10. Jason Retzlaff, left side penetrating to the hoop, off the glass, and Jason has his first field goal. And the Spartans have their biggest lead. They're up by a dozen, 44-32. 3:15 to go. Right side of the floor, Fetch. Back to the top. Fires it to Deal, free throw line. Champion on him, putting the body on him. Now Fernholz ties him up. Ball comes loose. Champion's all over, and we're going to have a foul on Fernholz. And we'll see Phil Deal go to the free throw line. Fernholz has his first. Team foul number 8. And here's Deal at the line with 3 points and having hit 1 out of 4 from the charity stripe tonight. At halftime, Ann Williams joins us. We'll talk about the Lady Spartans, who earlier tonight were beaten by Vermilion. Free throw is good. Deal will get another. 4 points for Phil Deal, 44-33. Spartans by 11, and Deal cuts it to 10. Spartans facing some pressure now. Jason Retzlaff, middle of the floor to Fernholtz. They break it easily. Fernholtz bounce pass, Jumperlin finishes. Gary Jumperlin has 4. And it's 46-34. Spartans by a dozen again. Here's Fetch on Fernholtz free throw line. Waits for Fernholtz to commit, then shoots, misses, tipped up and in by Moore. Gotta like the way he plays. 12 points for Jason Moore off the bench. And he's got at least 2 of his hoops, maybe more, off the offensive rebound. Retzlaff penetrating the lane, hitting the bank shot. Jason has 5. And the lane is open to the penetration, and if Jason has room, he'll do that all day. Outside with the basketball, Chiquetto feeding it into the lane. Moore rejected by Schumperlin, and Fernholtz comes up with it. Spartans with the ball, a 12-point lead, and 2 minutes to go in the half. Champion around the defender and hitting the shot. The reigning champion with 4. Spartans are on tonight, 50-36, a 14-point lead with a minute 50 to go in the first half. Champion anticipating the pass, knocked it away, and it goes out of bounds off Tremaine. Ball belongs to Vermilion under their offensive basket. Pass will come in from Gross. Bounce pass into the lane, knocked away. Chapman steals. Here comes Chapman, lead pass to Fernholtz, and Fernholtz under the defender, missed the shot. Chapman in traffic, gets it and puts it down. Chapman has 15, Spartans 52, Vermilion 36. The Spartans will go on the road this week. You need to add a game to your schedule though. Wednesday night, Spartan ladies play Jersey. And then the Spartan men play Saturday at Hibbing. Both teams play Friday night at International Falls. Left side, into the corner. Here's the shot by Chiquetto. It was blocked by Schumperlin. It comes right underneath. Oh, Chapman blocks Deal's shot. And then on another shot by Deal, Chapman commits the foul. And Deal will shoot 2. Spartans have 7 or 8 blocks already tonight. Chapman with his first personal. Team foul number 9. And at the free throw line, Phil Deal. 3 out of 6 tonight. He has 5 points. Free throw is no good. A minute 15 remaining in the first half. The Spartans are up by 16 points, 52-36. That's their biggest lead of the night. Second shot is good by Deal, who now has a half dozen. Spartans with a basketball, and a minute 10 to go as Retzlaff steps into the front court. Jason working the dribble, cutting, free throw line area, dishing for Champion, broken up by Vermilion and out of bounds. Spartans will pass it in on the offensive end with 1:05 to go. From underneath, Chapman will pass the ball in. Pass comes out to Fernholtz. Around the arc on the dribble. Fernholtz will back up and set the offense now with less than a minute to play in the half. Chapman takes it on the wing. Looks out to Champion. The 3 is open and Champion misses short. Rebounded and dribbled out of the backcourt by Jason Moore. Moore gets a return pass. Schumperlin knocks it away. Vermilion will pass it in from underneath. 45 seconds remaining in the half. Spartans by 15. Inbounds to Chiquetto. Baseline shot drops, and he's fouled by Fernholtz. Good job by Chiquetto, and he will have a chance to convert the 3-point play. Fernholtz has his second personal foul. That is the 10th team foul against the Spartans. And from the free throw line, Chiquetto trying to convert the 3-point play, and it's off the heel, off the front, off the heel, and down. 5 points for Chiquetto. 52-40, down to a 12-point lead. Retzlaff to Chapman, over the line to Fernholtz. Fernholtz penetrating, free throw line, bounce pass Champion off his leg, knocked out of bounds, off Vermilion. 29 seconds remaining. 22 on the shot clock. Spartans up by a dozen, and they'll throw it in from across the floor. Chapman to Chumperland. Chumperland turns and banks it in, and Gary has a half dozen. Playing very well. 54-40. Spartans by 14 now. 15 seconds remaining. They haven't put the points up on the board yet. There they go. Game clock down to 10. Fetch free throw line jumper is good. Will Fetch has 4. 5 seconds remaining in the half. Retzlaff 3 on the clock. And a foul in the backcourt is going to put Jason in the line for 2, and that was not a smart foul. You've got to know where you're at in the game. And with 2 seconds to go and the ball deep in the backcourt, you don't want to foul and put Jason Retzlaff on the line for 2, but that's exactly what Vermilion has done. Jason 1 for 2 at the line, 5 points tonight, and the foul against Phil Deal is his first. So 2 shots now. Paul McDonald shaking his head on that one. Spartans lead it by 12. And here's Retzlaff with the first of 2 from the line. Jason's free throw is in and out. No good. Jason has hit only 1 out of 3 from the line. We don't see that too often. 80% shooter on the year. And probably over that for his life. Hits the second one, and on the inbounds play, they get a shot off at the buzzer that misses everything, and that'll do it. Spartan 2, and a recap and a scoring summary from that first half coming up after this 2-minute timeout. Well, the Howard Law Office, one of our sponsors on Spartan basketball. Knowing your legal rights is protection for you and your family. If you've been injured at work, in an automobile accident or otherwise, can you recover damages? What steps should you take to protect your interests? If you have questions concerning your legal rights, it's important to seek competent legal advice. Howard Law Office in Fergus Falls is there to help. And we're going to give you a rule of the game of basketball when we get a break here for the Howard Law Office. We're underway, and the shot drops for Bill Fetch, who has a half dozen points, and it's 55-44. Spartans by 11 as we start the second half. Chapman left side, kicks it inside to Schliemann, dishing for Hernandez. Lou will turn and bank it, no good. Defensive board belongs to Rashad Wright. Over the line with it. Wright will leave it for Fetch. Fetch will set it to the corner. Here's Rashad Wright. Back to Phil Deal. Deal against Schliemann, backs out on the wing. Now passes off to Chiquetto, to the top to Rashad Wright. Free throw line, puts it up left-handed off the heel. And the board belongs to Schliemann. Outlet to Fernholtz up the right sideline. Fernholtz to Retzlaff. The long 3, in and out. Spartans have been on a number of shots that have rattled the cage like that and have come out. Here's Bill Fetch. Right side against Fernholtz. Spartans lead it by 11. Minute 15 gone in the second half. Free throw line area, dishing inside, knocked away by Schliemann, recovered by Chapman. Outlet to Retzlaff, right side, into the lane. Schliemann looking for his first hoop, missed it, gets the offensive board and is hammered. Chiquetto will get the foul, his first. And Schliemann will go to the line to shoot 2. Schliemann has 1 point. 55-44, Spartans by 11. One of the rules of the game here deals with the throw-in. The throw-in starts when the ball is at the disposal of a player of the team entitled to the throw-in. The thrower shall release the ball on a pass directly into the court within 5 seconds after the throw-in starts. The throw-in pass shall touch another player on the court before going out of bounds untouched. The throw-in pass shall not touch a teammate while it is in the out-of-bounds side of the throw-in boundary plane. All things to remember when you see somebody throwing the ball in from underneath. It's one of the rules of the game. Brought to you by the Howard Law Office. 56-44. Schliemann hitting 1 of 2 free throws. Spartans by a dozen here. And they have the ball back after the turnover by Vermilion. Schliemann dishing. Hernandez pushing it up off the glass and hitting it on the fadeaway. Lou Hernandez was 16, leading scorer in the ball game. 58-44, 2 minutes gone in this second half. Lewis, free throw line area, gets a screen from Deal, misses the shot, long rebound to Fernholtz. Takes it out of the backcourt on the dribble, right side of the floor. Fernholtz free throw line, dishing to Schliemann, baseline, goes around Lewis and reverses it off the glass for his first field goal of the night. Schliemann has 4 points, and the Spartans have equaled their biggest lead. They are back on top by 16. at 60-44. Lewis to the corner. Rashad right into the lane. Dishing nicely to Lewis, who was wide open underneath. That's a dozen for Lewis. Retzlaff. Hernandez behind the D. One-hand slam. Lou Hernandez with 18. Spartans back up by 16. Here comes Fetch over the line. Spartans have had about 8 dunk attempts, and they've converted 6. Free throw line, spinning, Fetch, puts it up, hits it. Fetch with a nice turnaround. That's 8 points for Bill Fetch. 62-48, under 17 to go. Retzlaff to the corner. Chapman cuts in. We got a walk on Tom Chapman. That is only the 6th turnover of the night for the Spartans. Vermilion with 11. Both teams have taken good care of the basketball. Well, now we'll see a replacement here as Phil Deal comes out. And Jason Moore is back in. He's had quite a first half. 12 points, 8 rebounds. Left side of the floor. Fetch has the basketball against Fernholtz. Kicks it into Lewis. Turns into the lane. Puts it up over Hernandez and gets it to fall. Lewis now with 14. 62-50. Lob pass inside. Hernandez taking the feed from Retzlaff and delivering his 19th and 20th points. And we have a 20-second timeout taken by the Spartans in the ball game. Tomorrow afternoon, it's Parents' Day at FFCC. Misabi will be in town. Game times are 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock for the ladies, 3 o'clock for the men. You can hear both games live on 1020 a.m. KJ Oldies. Be sure to join us for Spartan basketball tomorrow afternoon on KJJK AM. Ball belongs to Vermilion. Fetch to Chiquetto, who's guarded by Retzlaff. Chiquetto cutting in on the dribble, takes it up and misses the layup, and we've got a foul on Retzlaff. And it'll be a 2-shot foul for Chiquetto, and Jason has his second personal. And that is team foul number 1 in the second half. 16-16 to go. Spartans up by 14, and Chiquetto at the line to shoot 2. He has 5 points, including 1 for 1 at the free throw line tonight. Shot is up and good. 6 for Chiquetto. 6'3" sophomore out of Chisholm. Second one on the way, and that's good. 7 points for Paul Chiquetto. Spartans get the ball facing pressure. It's a 12-point ball game, and we've got a blocking foul on the near sideline by Rashad Wright. Tom Chapman will throw it in. Second team foul against Vermilion. Schlieman's going to pass it in. Against some pressure. Jason Retzlaff will take the inbounds pass. Maybe at our next break, Chris Harnack can give us an update on the Timberwolves game. They're playing the Clippers at Target Center. Retzlaff into the lane, missing the shot as he was in traffic. And it's rebounded by Vermilion. Fetch outside the three-point arc, guarded by Fernholtz. Fetch working the ball. Takes it baseline, tried to go around. Fernholtz couldn't do it. He's double-teamed. We've got a tie-up as Hernandez is on top of the ball. Paul McDonald won a foul count, foul call, and he didn't get it. And we've got a turnover as the possession arrow favors the Spartans. That's a dozen now for Vermilion. 15:45 remaining in the ball game. The Spartans are up by 12. Been a while since they've scored, though. Schliemann, Retzlaff, left side, takes it baseline, dishing. Schliemann up the lane, off the feed, gets 2. 6 points now for Schliemann, and the lead is back to 14 as we go into the 15.5-minute mark. Over the line, far side of the floor. Ball passed by Fetch to the top to Chiquetto for 3, and he got it. Paul Chiquetto hits the first three-pointer of the ball game. Neither team had connected on a 3 in the first half, and that's the first one of the night. 66-55. Schliemann, free throw line, will put it in the air. It's off the iron. Hernandez is there for the rebound and the basket. 22 for Hernandez. 68-55, under 15 to go. Rashad Wright driving on the wing, dishing. Lewis will put it in. We've got a foul called on Chapman or Schliemann. Who is it? Basket counts. Foul on Chapman, and that's his second personal. Team foul number 2. Lewis getting the hoop and then drawing the foul, trying for the three-point play. He's got 16 points. He has hit both of his free throw opportunities, and now he can cut the lead to 10 with this free throw. Robert Lewis out of Cleveland, Ohio, 6'4" freshman at the line, and the shot will not drop, and it's rebounded by Schliemann. Approaching double digits in rebounds again. The Spartan freshman. Here's Chapman off the feed from Retzlaff, dishing to Hernandez, outside, in and out. Chapman, the tip in. Rob Chapman with 17. And the Spartans are back up by 13 with 14 and a half minutes to play. Right side penetration. Fetch will put it up. There was contact. The basket counts, and Fernholz will get the foul. Fernholz getting the foul, his third. Third team foul on the Spartans. The basket by Fetch gives him 10 points now. And we have a free throw to try to convert the three-point play. Fernholz will come out. Trevor Moreau will come in. From the line, we'll see Bill Fetch trying to convert the three-point play. Spartans lead it by 11. The free throw is in and out, no good. Schliemann lost the rebound to Moore, who reverses it off the glass and makes it a single-digit lead. 9-point advantage for the Spartans. That's 14 now for Jason Moore. Retzlaff to Schliemann. Lob pass, Hernandez. Hernandez in traffic, stripped to the ball and fouled, and he'll shoot two. And that foul is against Jason Moore, and that is his first, and it's team foul number 3. And now Lou Hernandez to the line. Lou is 2 for 3 at the line. He has 22 points tonight, averaging just under 17 a game. And Lou's free throw is good. 23rd point of the night. Shumperlin's going to come in for Hernandez, so he'll have to wait. Lou looking for his 24th point. It's on the way, and it's good. Now Shumperlin will replace Hernandez at the post. 14:08 remaining, 72-61. By 11. They have led by as many as 16. They've had that lead a couple of different times. Fetch passing to Lewis, far side of the floor against Shumperlin. Cuts into the free throw line, takes it up the lane, lost the ball on the dribble. Trevor Moreau will recover and gets it to Shumperlin. Now Moreau has it in his hands beyond the three-point arc. Shumperlin up high, feeds Moreau. Three-point area, one dribble. Across the floor to Chapman. Thomas Chapman. The third to Jason Retzlaff. Guarded by Fetch. Lob pass in for Schliemann, and it's picked off. Jason was looking left and threw it underneath, and it was too high for him and picked off by Lewis. Just the 7th turnover of the night for the Spartans. 13 and a half to play. Right side of the floor on the dribble, now cutting into the lane. Underhand layup by Chiquetto and a foul. Foul is called on Jason Retzlaff. That will be Jason's third. And that is team foul number 4 in this second half. And Chiquetto will go to the free throw line. He has 10 points tonight and has hit all 3 of his free throw opportunities. He will shoot 2 here. 13:19 to play. Spartans lead it by 10 now as Chiquetto hits his first free throw. 11 points for Paul Chiquetto, 6'3", sophomore out of Chisholm. Second one up. That one is good also. 12 points for Chiquetto. Chapman, left side of the floor. Working the ball against pressure. Off to Jason Retzlaff. Retzlaff near midcourt, double team. They've only got 1 second. Moreau can't handle it at midcourt, out of bounds. Good pressure by Vermilion. And with 13:06 remaining in the ball game, the Spartans' lead is down to 9, and the Ironmen are hanging around. They are not letting the Spartans get on a roll. Spartans have led by as many as 16, but Vermilion has come back to get it to a single-digit margin. Tipped away by Retzlaff and out of bounds. Ball belongs to the Ironmen. Retz wants the officials to call the moving pick. He said, hey, we're calling everything else. Let's call that moving pick. Pass will be thrown in by Chiquetto in front of his own bench. And the pass is taken by Fetch. Fetch is guarded by Moreau. Under 13 minutes to play, 20 on the shot clock. Fetch penetrating, double teamed in the lane. Trouble with the ball. Now passing off to Lewis in traffic. Who got it down? Good play by Robert Lewis. He's got 18. Well, Jason Retzlaff, his team up by 7. Chapman, three-point area into Schliemann. Now Shumperlin back out to Chapman. Looks to Moreau, top of the key for 3, and Trevor misses, in and out. Hit it on target, but couldn't drop it. Now Fetch. Fetch, driving, free throw line, takes it up the lane, off the rim, and it drops. Fetch has 12. And it's 72-67 with 12:10 to go. Vermilion has cut it to 5, and we've got contact out front. Fetch will get hit with a blocking foul. That's his second personal. And that is team foul number 4. And now we'll see Huberty and Hernandez both coming back in. And Schliemann and Schumperlin will come out. Spartans will pass it in from across the way. Here comes Richard Price, the 6'5 freshman out of Cleveland, Ohio. And he's replacing Robert Lewis, the 6'4 freshman out of Cleveland, Ohio. Here's Jason Retzlaff working the basketball right side to Chapman, three-point area, drives around his man and is fouled on the drive. I don't believe we'll see any shots here. It was not on the shot. Chiquetto will pick up his second personal. That's team foul number 5. Oh, we will see shots. Chapman was shooting. Tom is 3 for 5 from the line. He has 17 points, and he will shoot 2. Chapman averages 11 a game on the year, but above that average tonight. 12 minutes to play. He misses the first one. 72-67. Spartans by 5. They have seen their 16-point lead dwindle to 5, and Chapman can't get it back up as he misses both. Huberty rebounds, though. Out to Chapman beyond the arc. He will shoot the 3, and it's good. The first three-pointer of the night for the Spartans. Chapman now with 20 points. Each team with just 1 3. Spartans played, well, 28 minutes without 3.5 minutes without a 3. Missed field goal, but a follow-up by Fetch, and he's got 14. 75-69. Here's Retzlaff from three-point range. In and out. Hernandez the board, and he's fouled by Price. So Lou will shoot 2. Price getting the personal. Price has his third foul. And that is team foul number 6 against Vermilion. Now Fernholtz is in. Retzlaff will come out. Hernandez will shoot. He has 10 second half points, 24 for the game. And he will shoot 2 here. He rebounded the missed 3 by Retzlaff and was fouled on his follow-up attempt after getting the offensive board. And the free throw is good by Lou. Lou missed his first free throw of the night. Since then, he has hit 5 in a row. 25 points, and there's 26. And the Spartans are back up by 8 with 11:25 remaining. Here's Fetch. Three-point area against Fernholtz. Back to the top. They work it left side. Then Chiquetto with the three-pointer that's off. Huberty is fouled as he went for the rebound, and it's going to be Jason Moore getting his second personal. And the bonus is on, and Dan Huberty will go to the line. Huberty has hit 60% of his free throw attempts on the year, 3 out of 5. Dan is averaging 3 points a game, just under 3 points a game. Does a good job on the boards when he's in there. Pulling down just under 3 rebounds a game as well. Huberty hits the free throw. Dan will get another one. 6'6" sophomore. 78-69. Second free throw attempt. And the Spartans get their double-digit lead back. Up by 10 with 11:12 remaining. Here comes Vermilion over the line. Setting it up left side. Penetration. Fetch off the glass. Rolls it in. Fetch is a good creator out there at the point. He's got 12 of his 16 points in the second half. 79-71, under 11 to go. Fernholtz, left side Marol, three-point area, finds Hernandez in tight, turns baseline, puts it up, misses the shot, and it's tipped out of bounds off Price. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. We see Lewis back in, Deal is back in, and out of the lineup go Price and Moore. From underneath, Chapman will throw it in. Spartans have committed 4 team fouls in the second half, Vermilion 7. So every time the Ironmen commit a foul now, we're going to see shots by the Spartans. From underneath, Fernholtz in the corner will shoot the 3. That's off the iron. Then it hits the cable supporting the backboard, and it is out of bounds. Now the ball will be in the possession. They're saying it was blocked. Was it touched? I didn't see the shot touched at all, but Some of the fans and the coaches thought it was blocked, tipped. But no call there by the officials. And those are the guys who matter in a call like that. Here's Fetch penetrating again and missing at the baseline. The rebound tip. Fetch gets it back and forces it in. Well, he is on fire. 14 second half points, 18 for the ball game, and it's a 6-point game. Huberty misses off a nice feed from Morrell. And it's boarded by Chiquetto. Now to Fetch, to Lewis in the lane. 2 more. Well, Coach Retzlaff with a timeout coming. 20 points now for 9-75. Vermilion will not say die. We'll have more Spartan basketball game. The Spartans' 16-point lead is now down to 4, 79-75. Spartans do have the basketball after taking that timeout. Schliemann will pass it into Jason Retzlaff. Jason gives it back to Jim Schliemann. Lob pass to Hernandez. Double team down low, and we've got a foul called on Robert Lewis moving into the player and blocking him off, and that's his 3rd foul. And we'll see 2 shots for Lou. Or, well, maybe the 1-on-1 here. Was he shooting or not? No, it's a 1-on-1. He took the pass, turned, and drew the foul before he could shoot. So Hernandez, who has hit 6 straight from the free throw line, will shoot the 1-and-1. Hits it. 7 out of 8 on the night for Lou. 27 points for Hernandez. 3rd foul on Lewis. 2nd one in the air. That's good. 14 in each half for Lou. And with 9:50 to play, the Spartans are up by 6. Here's Fetch. Spartans have not been able to slow Fetch down in the second half. He has 14 of his 18 points in the second half. And here's another attempt. Too hard that time. Trumperlin gets a rebound. Kicks it up the floor to Fernholtz. Fernholtz will pull up and shoot the 3. It's hard off the rim and rebounded by Chiquetto. Chiquetto takes it into the front court. Bounce pass left side goes through the hands of Deal and out of bounds. Last touch by Shumpert. So the ball belongs to Vermilion. They'll throw it in from across the way with Chiquetto to put it in play. 9:25 left. Spartans have Fetch guarded out near midcourt. The bounce pass left wing, and now underneath the jam attempt by Dio doesn't drop. They get the rebound though, and Lewis will whip it in. Oh, what shot. 22 for Lewis. Bounce pass for Hernandez, stolen away. Spartans just their 9th turnover, but now Vermilion got an over and back call. I was going to say Vermilion with a chance to cut it to 2 points, or 1 with a 3, but they turned it right back to the Spartans on the over and back. 9 minutes left. 81-77. The Spartans lead it by 4. Ironmen have to be pleased with their performance so far on the road. Here's Retzlaff with a spin move into the lane. He beat the defense, and Jason has 8 points. Below his average of 19 a game, but he's made some very nice shots and some assists as well. After a missed shot, the offensive board, Chiquetto will take it to the hole and hit it. 14 for Paul Chiquetto. 83-79, 8.5 minutes to go. Spartans trying to force it into Hernandez, and it's knocked away. Spartans might be trying to force it a little too much inside right now. Hernandez was not really open on that play. A little action there between Hernandez and Deal colliding out there as they're trying to get set on the inbounds, and Deal hit the floor and Lou helped him up, so everything's okay out there. From underneath, Schliemann to put the ball in play, lobs it out to Fernholtz, knocked away, good hustle, but Trumperlin chases it down. Now Fernholtz from 18, off the mark, rebounded by Lewis, kicks it to Deal, up the floor, Fetch driving, blocked by Shumperlin. Shumperlin comes up with it. McDonald's got his arms out like, where's the call? Here's Retzlaff, free throw line, double team foul. McDonald can't believe it. It's a 1-and-1. And the foul is going to be called against Rashad Wright, his 3rd. That's the 9th team foul, and Retzlaff will shoot the 1-and-1. 8 points for Jason, 2 out of 4 only from the line. Retzlaff, Schliemann, Hernandez, Fernholtz, and now Chapman back in, replacing Shumperlin. 8:09 to go, Spartans by 4. Retzlaff puts the free throw up off the front of the rim, no good. Jason 2 for 5 from the line. And now Vermilion Over the line with it. Down by 4 with under 8 minutes to go. Fetch firing through to Lewis. Back out. The 3 open. Right missing. And on the weak side, they got Chapman pushing off from behind on the rebound. And Tom Chapman has his 3rd foul. So now Chapman, Fernholz, Retzlaff, and Hernandez all have 3. Vermilion also with 3 players with 3 fouls. Gross, who hasn't played in the second half. Price, Lewis, and Wright. On the inbounds, they get it out to Fetch beyond the 3-point arc. Moving in against Fernholz, and he's charging. And that is the 10th team foul, which means there will be 2 shots now, no matter what the foul is. But on the offensive foul, there are no shots. Fetch has his 3rd team foul, or his 3rd personal foul. Spartans have the ball and a 4-point lead. Game was tied early 4 times at 2-4, 6, and 8. We had 2 lead changes early on. Vermilion has never led by more than 2. But the Spartans have led by as many as 16. Retzlaff with a spin move and a jump shot that falls. And that's 10 for Jason. And the lead is at 6 now, 85-79 with 7:25 to go in the ballgame. Left side of the floor. Rashad Wright penetrating baseline. Rejected by Chapman. Knocked it into the second row. Timeout, Vermilion. 7:20 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on KJ. Timeout here. Spartans lead it by 6. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Lady Spartans were beaten earlier tonight, 64-53, and they play tomorrow at 1 against Masabi. The men play at 3. Doubleheader action on a Sunday afternoon on 10:20 a.m. KJ Oldies tomorrow. Ball is knocked away underneath. Will be thrown in now by Vermilion. Chiquetto gets it out to Fetch. Free throw line area. Fetch leaning through traffic, letting it go, missing the shot. Rebounded by Vermilion. Into the lane goes Deal. Stripped to the ball by Fernholz. Fernholz breaking, leaning in, missing the shot. Great save by Lewis. Good athletic play by Robert Lewis. Under 7 minutes to go now. Spartans by 6. Chiquetto with the ball. Kevin White down to the corner to Deal. Penetrating baseline, block on Hernandez. Will put Deal on the line, and Lou's got 4 fouls. And that is foul number 6 on the Spartans. So no shots here. Vermilion will throw it in from underneath with 6:47 to go. It's 85-79. The Spartans lead it by 6 points. Chiquetto looking to throw it in. Kevin White takes the pass. Will shoot the 3. That's off. Boarded by Retzlaff. Jason takes it out of the backcourt. 6:40 to go. Spartans by 6. Retzlaff free throw line. In traffic now. Passes off for Schliemann. He saves it, but it goes to Vermilion. Now Chapman back against Fetch, and we've got a foul called on Chapman. And Fetch will go to the line. Chapman's got his 4th foul, so we've got Chapman and Hernandez sitting with 4 fouls. Spartans have 10 turnovers now after that last one. 6:28 left, 85-79. Bill Fetch 0 for 1 at the line. 18 points tonight, and he'll shoot 2. Free throw is good. 19. Well, Vermilion giving the Spartans fits here. 85-80. Second free throw by Fetch. Second one is good. Fetch has 20 points. It's a 4-point lead again, 85-81. This is as close as Vermilion has been tonight since the Spartans built the double-digit lead. They've cut it to 4 a couple of times. There's Chapman, 3-point area. Schliemann penetrating off the glass for 2. Great move. Good power move to the basket by Schliemann. Schliemann's got 7. 87-81. 6 minutes to play and a 6-point lead. Chiquetto, right side to White. Back to Chiquetto, the long 3. Nailed it. Chiquetto has both 3-pointers. He has 12 second half points, 17 for the game, and it's a 3-point lead now. 87-84. Fernholz with 5:40 to go. Drives on the wing. Puts it up from 15. Banks it in. Tell you what, Chris Fernholz had some big hoops against Ridgewater the other night down the stretch. And that's a big one here after Vermilion had cut it to 3. It's now back to 5 with 5.5 to go. Right side bounce pass. Chapman steals. 16th Vermilion turnover. Retzlaff takes the ball. Over the line to set the offense now. He'll shoot the long three. That's off the front of the rim. Good board by Schliemann. Work flop for him, and then he tips it on the second rebound attempt, and he falls into the locker room right through the door. Almost cheerleader in there with him. She's okay, and he's okay. Spartans have Shumperlin coming in for Hernandez. Rule's playing with 4 fouls. Tom Chapman's playing with 4 fouls. And the Spartans don't want to lose either one of them down the stretch. 89-84, 5 minutes to go and a 5-point lead. Right side pass, White, back to the top. Chiquetto wants the 3. It's off the front of the rim, chased down to the corner by Fetch. Fetch keeps him in the offensive end. Lewis, free throw line area, missed. Follows, can't handle it. Did not handle the rebound, and Jason Retzlaff comes away with it. 4:45 on the clock, Spartans by 5. Retzlaff against Chiquetto. Chiquetto right on him. Jason stops the dribble, gets it to Chapman. Bounce pass down low. Here's Schliemann up over the hoop. Shumperlin, the weak side rebound. We've got a foul. Shumperlin is going to shoot 2. I think it's Kevin White who got this first. So the line goes Shumperlin to shoot 2. Gary has 6 points tonight. Hasn't been at the line a lot this year. In fact, this is his first trip to the line all season. Shumperlin will put the ball in the air, and it's off the heel. No good. Spartans by 5. We have 4:29 to play. Spartan ladies were beaten earlier tonight, 64-53 by Vermilion. They go to 8-1. The Lady Spartans at 3-4. Shumperlin hits the second one. He has 7 points. The Spartans lead by a pair of 3-pointers now. 4:20 to go. Chiquetto reverses it to Fetch. Baseline penetration, pulls up against Shumperlin and nails it. Fetch again. 18 of his 22 have come in the second half. Fetch has really lit it up here in this last 16 minutes. 4 minutes to go. Spartans by 4. Fernholtz, top of the key, Schliemann. Free throw line penetration, dishing to Chapman in deep, and he lays it in. Chapman with 22. Spartans back on top by 6 with 3:50 remaining, and Chiquetto will set it up right side. Rob Gross back to Chiquetto at the top. Lob pass inside for Fetch, and it was knocked away out of bounds off Shumperlin. 23 on the shot clock. Vermilion will throw it in with Gross doing the honors from underneath. 3:43 left in the game. Gross will look to inbounds. Out front, he throws it away. Good coverage on the inbounds play by the Spartans. That's 17 turnovers for Vermilion. Spartan Schliemann will pass it into Retzlaff. Division opener for both of these teams. Very important to win at home in the division. Pick up a couple on the road somewhere. Spartans looking to repeat as state champions. It's going to be a tough division race, that's for sure, and you have to be in the top 4 in your division to get to state. Chapman is fouled, and the foul is on Fetch, and that is his 4th. So now Vermilion has a player with 4 fouls, Bill Fetch, who has been a great offensive weapon for them in this second half. Tom Chapman will go to the line. He's playing with 4 fouls. Lou Hernandez is on the bench with 4. Free throw does not drop. Tom has hit only 3 of 8 from the line tonight. He has 22 points, including a couple of impressive jams. One a reverse dunk on a breakaway that brought the crowd to their feet. Second one is good. 23 for Chapman. 3.5 minutes to go. Spartans by 7 at 93-86. Right side pass, 3-point area. Gross stops the dribble, looks right, gives it off. This is Phil Deal. Penetrating baseline. Vermilion has their 18th turnover now, 9 in each half. Spartans Lou Hernandez back in. Shumperlin comes out. We'll also see Jason Moore coming back in for Vermilion. Moore will replace Rob Gross on the line. No. He's going to replace Robert Lewis. Lewis playing with 3 fouls. No, okay, now he doesn't want Gross to come out. Moore to stay in. 3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Spartans lead it by 7. They have led by as many as 16. They haven't trailed since early in the game. We've had 2 lead changes in the contest. Here's Schliemann. Retzlaff penetrating, free throw line, puts it up off the heel, rebounded by Lewis in traffic, and with under 3 minutes to play, the Spartans by 7. Vermilion has the ball. Left side of the corner, broken up by Schliemann and out of bounds. It will be passed in on the far side of the floor by Jason Moore. Long 3 by Chiquetto. That one's off, and Chapman has the weak side rebound. Chapman up the floor to Retzlaff. 2:45 to go. Spartans by 7. Retzlaff beyond the arc. Backing up on the dribble out near midcourt. Holding on to the ball. Spartans won a tight one at Wilmer the other night against Ridgewater College. Retzlaff feeds it to Chapman. Now off to Fernholtz. 2.5 minutes to play. 12 on the shot clock. Retzlaff has it, taking it from Fernholtz. Chiquetto all over him. Now Jason spinning behind the back, free throw line, dishing, nice feed. Schliemann lays it in. Well, they worked that well. Schliemann in double figures with 10. Timeout Vermilion. 2. Shots taken from out there either. Spartans by 9. They have led by as many as 16. Tomorrow, Masabi here. Ladies at 1, men at 3. Doubleheader on 10:20 a.m. KJ Oldies on the baseline for a deal. Vermilion working the ball in. Feeding for Lewis. Lewis, one dribble in traffic, gets it down. He's tough. 14 second half points, 24 for the ball game. Lewis with 14 in the half, 18 for Fetch in the half, 12 for Chiquetto in the half. It's been a 3-man show. Jason Moore has the other 2. A minute 35 to go, 95-88. Spartans content to take some time off the clock here. Here's Fernholtz, 15 on the shot clock. Retzlaff has it, 1:30 to go. Retzlaff is being guarded out front by Moore, and we got a foul on Moore. Jason will go to the line. Moore has his 3rd personal. 2 shots for Jason Retzlaff. 10 points for Jason, who has hit only 2 out of 5 from the line tonight. Spartans trying to go to 9-0 and to start their division season with a victory. Ranked number 1 in Region 13, number 5 in the nation in Division 3 Community College basketball. And Retzlaff hits the free throw. He's got 11 points, now 3 out of 6 from the line. And Jason's second one is up and good. That's a dozen, half dozen in each half for Jason Retzlaff. 97-88. Right side penetration, baseline shot on the way, no good. Follow-up attempt is good by Chiquetto. He came flying out of that left wing and got the offensive board and the easy putback. Schliemann in the backcourt, ball knocked away. Schliemann recovers. Good effort by Schliemann. Here comes Chapman, free throw line, dishing down low. Hernandez hits the shot, draws the foul, and Bill Fetch will leave the game with his 5th personal. And Lou Hernandez has 30 points. Fetch is fouled out, and with a minute to go, the Spartans are up by 9. And Lou can make it a 100-point performance by the Spartans if he hits this free throw. 22 points for Bill Fetch. What a great second half he had. 18 of his 22 coming in the second half, and now Fetch is fouled out of the game. Spartans have had only 10 turnovers tonight. Vermilion has turned the ball over 18 times. Game has been tied 4 times. The lead has changed hands twice. The Spartans have led by as many as 16 on a couple of different occasions. They haven't trailed since early on in the ball game. At 6-4, I believe, was the last time they trailed. 1 minute left, 99-90, and Lou Hernandez at the line. Lou with 30 points tonight. 16 in this half, 14 in the first half. They really worked the ball inside early to Lou. He had 8 points in the first 5 minutes. And he's really come on here in the second half also. 11 field goals tonight. Free throw good, and Hernandez now has made 9 in a row from the line, 9 out of 10 on the night from the line, and it's 100-90. Spartans by 10. Out front, Jason Moore. Left side to the corner, the 3 by White. Rattles no good. Lewis the rebound. Count it. He's fouled by Schliemann. Basket counts, and it's a three-point play opportunity for Robert Lewis, who has 16 of his 26 points in the second half. Foul on Schliemann is his third, and Coach Retzlaff wants a timeout. We'll break listening to Spartan basketball on KJJK. 8.5 seconds remaining. The Spartans 100 and Vermilion 92. And Vermilion now has Robert Lewis on the free throw line. He has 26 points tonight. He has hit 2 out of 3 from the line. And he has been a factor for Vermilion all night long. And he can now draw them to within 7. Jim Schliemann committing the foul on the basket that put him on the line. Free throw by Lewis is no good. Boarded by Schliemann. They're going to foul him right away, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is on Phil Deal, and it will be his second personal. And I am corrected. The foul was on Kevin White. It will be his second personal. So Schliemann to the line to shoot 2. Schliemann has 10 points tonight. Had only 1 at halftime. He's come on in the second half offensively. Schliemann to shoot 2. Spartans by 8, and in and out, no good. So Schliemann has hit 2 out of 5 on the night from the free throw line, and 3 out of 6 as the second one bounces through. 9-point lead, 101-92. Phil Deal, right side, cutting in, baseline, in traffic, blocked by Hernandez. Lou actually flat-footed when he blocked that shot. He is fouled, and Lou will go to the line. This time it is Phil Deal getting his second personal. Lou with 30 points and having hit 9 consecutive free throws, 9 out of 10 on the night. As he steps to the line, trying to add to the Spartan lead, 101-92. The Spartans are going to go to 9-0 and start their division season with a victory as they head into tomorrow's Parents' Day game against Mesabi. Ladies play at 1, men at 3. You'll hear both games on 10:20 a.m. KJ Oldies. 10 straight from the line for Hernandez. 31 points. 10-point lead, and Lou misses. Chapman gets the rebound. Kicks it to Retzlaff. Jason near midcourt, holding on to the ball. Looks left side to Chapman. Gives it back to Retzlaff. And we've got a foul on White, and Retzlaff will go to the line with 29 seconds remaining. Jason Retzlaff has hit 4 out of 7 only from the free throw line, and he has 12 points tonight, 7 below his average on the year. 29 seconds remaining. Retzlaff for the first of 2 shots from the line, and the free throw is good. Bounced down the rim a little while, and then fell through. Trevor Marole is in. Christopher Holtz will come out. Second free throw coming. 103-92. Spartans by 11. Retzlaff for the second free throw. It's good. Jason has 14. Gary Shumperlin is in. Lou Hernandez comes out with 31 points tonight. 104-92. Spartans by a dozen. 25 seconds to go. Chiquetto waits for Retzlaff to commit, then nails the 3. Chiquetto hits the 3, and we've got a foul on the inbound. It's going to go against Moore. Moore with his 4th, 6 out of 9 on the night. 4:95, 21 seconds to go. Retzlaff with the free throw, good. 10-point game again, 105-95. Tomorrow, Vermilion will head up to Thief River Falls to play Northland. That's where Mesabi is tonight. Mesabi comes here. Now the Spartans want a timeout. Both free throws good. 6-95 Spartans. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on KJ Country. Out here. Can't make it? Tune us in. If you can make it, bring your radio and tune us in while you're at the game. 10:20 a.m. KJ Oldies tomorrow for a Spartan basketball doubleheader. Chiquetto, the 3. You can count it, and he's fouled by Shumperlin. Chiquetto with the hot hand. He's got 4 threes in the second half, and Shumperlin picks up his first foul. And he'll go to the line now to try to make it a 4-point play. 106-98. 16 seconds to go. We may see both teams over 100 in this one. 26 points for Chiquetto. 21 of them in the second half. Inbounds pass and a foul against White will put Eric Dingman on the line. 7. They have led by as many as 16, but Vermilion has fought back courageously in the second half. They got to within 3 points. Free throw off the heel, no good. Dingman will shoot again. Spartan ladies have a game Wednesday that does not appear in your schedule. 4 o'clock Wednesday afternoon against the Jamestown Junior Varsity here at FFCC. The reason being they don't play against Hibbing on Saturday because Hibbing dropped their ladies program. So Spartan men play at 1 against Hibbing on Saturday. 3-point attempt by Chiquetto doesn't drop. Lewis the rebound, no good. Dingman gets the rebound for the Spartans. Now here come the Spartans. Erdman for Marol. The layup by Marol is good. Ball game is over. Spartans remain undefeated at 9-0 with a 109-99 victory here tonight at Fergus Falls Community College against the Ironmen from Vermilion. It was a battle and a tough one for the Spartan men, but they do finish with a 10-point victory. And we'll come back with a scoring summary and a recap of tonight's game. But first, this 2-minute timeout.